I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Color, the flowers. That's it. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance. The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks, likes, and shares. Video gives you a competitive edge in your social media marketing. Don't get scrolled by. Get clicks, get likes, get shares. Now that sounds like videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Color, the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance. The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks, likes, and shares. Video gives you a competitive edge in your social media marketing. Don't get scrolled by. Get clicks, get likes, get shares. Now that sounds like videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Color the flowers. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance. The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Clinton High School. This is Stacy Hinkle with Sounds Like Videos here along with Chris Ramirez. We are the crew tonight for varsity volleyball. And if you see down on the court, we are announcing the starters here for the Pleasant Hill Chicks, who are being hosted tonight by the Clinton Cardinals here at home. And by the way, I want to say thank you very much to Xavier Mason, the student who sang the national anthem here tonight. He did a phenomenal job on that a cappella rendition.
A good crowd for the seat section.
That's right.
You can hear the seat section up here.
The student section has really grown for this game, absolutely.
You see softball players. The varsity comeback last night beat Nevada.
That's right. Nevada was a tough game for them last night, but they managed to take the win in 5 sets. And there you see our starters on the floor for the Clinton team. That would be number 2, Nissa Brown, number 3, Kaylee Neighbor, number 4, Paige Gillen, number 6, Kinsley Hager, number 7, Corin Sowers, and number 9, Mercedes Brown, and in the libero position, number 8, Jasmine Shockley for the Cardinals. Earlier tonight, we had senior night here as well. 2 seniors on this team, Kaylee Neighbor and Paige Gillen. And we want to say congratulations to those girls on a successful season thus far, and hopefully they will continue to excel here on the court as well as in their other endeavors at school.
I'm sure we'll see Paige on the basketball court.
That's right. We normally see Paige on the basketball court as well. Look forward to that here in the coming months. It looks like we are just about ready to get started here as we get the starting lineups in place and then have the rotation for the liberos on both sides of the court.
Look like the girls are ready to play tonight.
They look like they're ready to go, don't they?
After last night's game.
You know, you got to be pumped after coming off a win like that.
Especially a good school.
We will start off with possession on the Pleasant Hill Chicks side of the ball. The serve by number 4, Mackenzie Layton, will go in the net.
That's how the Cardinals want to start the game.
That's right. And now back to serve number 4, senior Paige Gilland. A great serve by her, and mark that as an ace for Paige.
You can hear the suggestion, too. The end of the game.
Successful serve number 2. And a nice dig there by Mercedes Brown. A nice attempt at the block there for the Cardinals. It looks like we're going to have a substitution on the Pleasant Hill side of the bench.
There you see Paige encourage her teammates.
That's right. Number 10, Isabel Bakken, coming into the game for the Chicks. A good attempt there by the Cardinals is just a little long, and so that point will go to the Chicks and tie it up at 2.
You see Paige encourage her teammates, calm them down a little bit.
Yeah. She's good at that. She's a very good leader. Served by number 10, Isabel Bakken for the Chicks.
I'm sure Mercedes is going to miss it next year.
As Paige graduates and moves off, Mercedes Brown is definitely the logical replacement there for the leader on this team. A nice block there by number 2, Nissa Brown.
See, ready, be at the right place.
And the Chicks fight back with a successful attack from the net.
This how it was last night, back and forth in the varsity game.
And you see that a lot in the very first set of the match because you've got to really get to know your opponent, figure out who plays which roles and how they're going to react to certain situations.
You seen a lot of the varsity game last night. You can tell the girls wanted them to win.
Yeah, they really fought hard for it. Looks like number 6, Kinsley Hager, coming back into the game.
To come back like that.
And that's served by Nissa Brown a little bit low.
I think that was the seniors probably remember, but the comeback last night.
Yeah. Now we see Jasmine Shockley rotating back in the libero position. Back to serve for the Chicks, number 7, Shannon Ruckman. And we can certainly hear the student section on those serves.
And you can see more coming in. Came in.
They're filling in all over there for sure.
You could
does that mean practice is over? Is that what's going on?
You could hear them last night in the varsity game last night, too.
I saw after the softball game, the girls started to filter in. Now the boys down front. So
maybe some of the football players.
Yeah. And the call is good on the back line. That point goes to the Cardinals. 5-6 now. The Chicks still with a small lead. And
you can hear the student station last night for the varsity game.
Yeah, they were loud, and I'm sure they're going to be loud again tonight. A nice serve there from number 3, Kaylee Neighbor.
Good communication by Paige.
They are really moving quick out there, and Paige is really leading her team well right now.
So being that leader, you calm the team down a little bit.
And that serve from number 16, Ella Haynes, will go in the net.
You thought Paige being that leader on the court.
Yeah, she definitely fills that role well.
You see that we saw that a little bit last night in the varsity game.
Nice serve from Mercedes Brown there. And that attack will be successful for the Cardinals. That was from the hands of number 6, Kinsley Hager.
And then the Cardinals tied it up.
On our Jim Raysik scoreboard, tied up 7-7. Another good serve from Brown. This one will not be returned.
We watched the varsity warm up before we came on the air.
Yeah, they were really out there trying to get loosened up for the game. Free ball here from the Chicks. Same thing on the return.
Good communication by the Cardinals.
And that attack by the Chicks will be successful to give them the lead 9-8.
I like how all the communicates.
Yeah, they're talking a lot, and that really helps. You can definitely see that. I called the score wrong. It tied it at 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Another successful attack for the Cardinals from Kinsley Hager.
Sarah McGee happy how her team's playing so far.
Absolutely. Substitution on the Cardinals side of the court. Nissa Brown now on the front row. Point for Clinton again.
Came out for last night and turned around and played tonight.
That's tough to do, but they are handling it well so far here tonight. Oh, and that one timed just a little off there as Corinne Sauer is trying to put that one across the net.
Most games you have to turn around and play the next day. More sports you have to.
Number 4, Mackenzie Layton, and number 6, Abby Whittam coming in for the Chicks now. Layton back to serve.
Good save by Mercedes.
She's doing well with that back row play. Oh, and that one just a little low.
She was on a little front row last night game.
This is a very different Cardinal team than it was last year. Last year there were a lot of heavy hitters, and this year not as many. They're relying on a lot more stealth than strength, I think, in a lot of ways.
Good. With the first year, fresh coaches this year.
That's true. Different coaches, a very different team as we graduated a lot of seniors last year. And that's difficult, a hard position to be in. But these Cardinals girls have handled it well. Nice dig by Paige Gillen.
It'll probably take them a while to get used to these coaches.
Sure, yeah, and for the coaches to get used to the skills of their players, too. A good job there by Corinne Sowers to put that one over and find the empty space.
Take the time to the coaches get to know the program.
Paige Gillen with a nice serve for the Cardinals. And that attack for the Chicks will come up a little short.
Paige and Mercedes all the way around the floor.
They are definitely the pillars of this team.
Nice dive by Mercedes.
A little too far away for her to get underneath it. And it looks like we're going to have a substitution for the Chicks. Number 10, Isabel Bakken, coming back into the game.
After you set Paige being a leader to a team.
Yeah. A nice attack there for Nissa Brown. Now Kaylee Neighbor gets a little bit under that one, and it will go out of bounds.
I'm sure the team will miss Paige next year. Like encouragement from her.
Absolutely. That serve from the Chicks will be short. Give the Cardinals another chance to add to their lead. Number 7, Corinne Sowers, back to serve now. And they will call the Cardinals in the net on the block.
I think it was a double hit.
Serve now from number 22, Molly Johnson, for the Chicks.
You can hit the situation when Pleasant Hills serves too.
Yeah. Tied up at 14 now.
I don't think Jim Raysik, the scoreboard sponsor.
A good attack at the net there by number 2, Nissa Brown. Actually not an attack, more of a block, but she was able to tip that ball as it was coming down onto the opponent's side.
I think we called her name and Mercedes and Paige a little bit last night.
Yeah, yeah. Nissa Brown to serve now. A nice deep serve to the backcourt. And Mercedes on the attack will put that one away for the Cardinals.
That's how she was last night. You can tell she was ready to play.
I think when she comes in here, she is always ready to play. I think if she never had to leave the court, she'd be really happy with that. A good attack by her and a nice save by the Pleasant Hill back row.
I think Mercedes can play here all night.
Absolutely. That will be a double hit on the Cardinals, I believe.
I don't want to be across from net with Mercedes hit.
Yeah, me either. Looks like Gracie Layton and Shannon Ruckman on the court for the Chicks. Ruckman back to serve. Shockley from the back row puts one across. And Paige Gillen not able to get to the second hit on that volley.
As you can see, coaches calming her team down too.
That back row bump just slightly over the net allows Pleasant Hill to take the lead 17-16. And we clear out the bench. That ball coming in hot, so to
move
speak.
A little bit too. I think Coach won't hit that ball, but she's back off a little bit.
Oh, that one will catch the net and sneak over into the blank space on the floor. So as the score stands with the Jim Raysik scoreboard 16-19, the Cardinals trailing slightly. We will take a quick timeout and be back in 30 seconds.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back.
It is Thursday night, and it's volleyball time.
I think a good call for Coach McGee. Call timeout, call her team down.
Yep. The girls started out strong and have struggled here a little bit on the last few volleys, so it'll be nice for them to take a breather, kind of get themselves in control again.
We want to thank the Clan Booster Club.
That's right. The Booster Club makes it possible for us to be here. They work with us really well, and they do great things for all of our activities here at throughout the school district, and we really appreciate them for that.
You see a lot of sponsors in that pre-roll too.
Yeah. You know, the community here loves our sports, and we love them, and I'm glad we all get to work together to make this happen. Nice attack by Mercedes Brown there. She lands that spike deep in the the middle court of the opponents.
I think Coach McGee calling the kids on, plays on a little bit.
Yeah. Number 3, Kaylee Neighbor now serving for the Cardinals. A successful serve to her will bring the point home. And another point for the Cardinals. Girls working hard here to get their feet back under them. 19-20 the score now.
I think that timeout they're needed.
Yeah, did good things for them. A good save by Paige Gillen on the far side there. And that will be out of bounds. It looks like we're going to get a substitution for Pleasant Hill. Number 9, Bree Quilter, coming into the game. And that serve a little short from Ella Haynes. We'll put a point on the board for the Cardinals. And back to serve now is Mercedes Brown. This will give her a chance to tie it up for her team. The Chicks do return the serve. Couple of attacks and a nice block on the front row. I believe that is Kinsley Hager with the block.
They'll tie the score.
Another successful serve from Mercedes Brown. Another block by Hager. Paige looking for the hole. And a nice attack by the Chicks down the far sideline will be successful. They will pull ahead again by 1.
That was last night. Back, one team scored, the other team scored last night.
Oh, not quite in the right place for Hager that time. Just didn't have enough time to get underneath that ball. Serve now from Riley Hayes. A back row spike from Mercedes Brown. And a nice block from the Chicks. A joint effort there. Number 5, Logan Leiker, and number 9, Bree Quilter.
I think a miscommunication right there.
Game point here for the Chicks as they try to put the first one away. And that ball will go out of bounds. Looks like Clinton was hoping for the touch on that, but will not get it. So that will be our first set with a score of 21-25 going to the Pleasant Hill Chicks. Tough battle here for the varsity squads.
After this break, Coach will calm her team down a little bit.
That's right. Let them get a minute to catch their breath and settle down and
feet under themselves.
Yeah. Because when they come back for game 2, I think they're going to be looking to tie this up for sure.
That was a little bit last night.
Yeah, back and forth, definitely. Let's take a break and show off some of those sponsors that are so gracious as to help us make this possible, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Perfect. The color, the flowers. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Clinton High School. We are in the middle of varsity volleyball action this evening here. The Lady Cardinals hosting the Pleasant Hill Chicks. And just wrapping up the first set of the match. Pleasant Hill able to squeeze out the win 21-25 in a set that was back and forth the entire time. You know, I didn't check the schedules to see if Pleasant Hill had played last night or not, but the ladies here in Clinton had back-to-back games this week, last night and tonight. And that can really wear you out quickly. So
you can get that back-to-back in sports.
That's right. And so, you know, you got to give the girls some credit for coming out here.
Come back last night and win that game.
That's right. They went to 5 sets last night to win against Nevada. And now they're here again tonight playing hard, you know, trying to keep pace with Pleasant Hill as well. And, boy, that's hard in any situation to play 2 nights in a row.
It's harder on the kids and the coaches.
Yeah, that's true.
And parents, too.
Our Lady Cardinals back on the floor now and ready to play.
I hope they got their feet under themselves. Pleasant Hill is 2-5 on the season.
Wow. So they're looking for the win, too, to improve their record.
Yeah. It's Clinton 5-5 on the season.
It's kind of a unique mix for Clinton this year. They graduated so many seniors last year that they have a lot of faces on this varsity squad for the first time in a varsity situation. You know, you add that to new coaching staff and, you know, lots of other changes going on with the schools, you know, as we came back to school this year and everything. And, you know, you really got to give them a lot of credit for being able to adjust and to make the best of it. And here we are mid-season, and and they're at 500. I mean, you have to give them a lot of credit for that. Nice serve there by Paige Gillen to start us off here in set 2.
That got to be good coaching with Sarah McGee and her coaching staff.
Absolutely. Yeah. And a nice attack there from number 7, Corinne Sowers, to put the point on the board for the Cardinals.
Especially their first year here as coaches.
And a great block by number 2, Nissa Brown, for the Cardinals.
I believe the Cardinals want to be at 500.
A little miscommunication there for the Pleasant Hill team. Will give Clinton the point on that play.
Probably want to be 500 closer to the districts.
Another nice serve from Paige Gillen.
That surely would be volleyball being districts.
I think they're probably looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, but still kind of settling in to the conference, and of course Pleasant Hill in our conference with us. So it's always especially nice when you can capture those wins against your conference teams. So off to a nice start here, 4-1 for the Cardinals.
It'd be nice to win the conference.
Absolutely. Nice setup there for number 2, Nissa Brown from Gillen. And the Chicks answer with a successful attack.
I'm sure these two teams will meet again in probably post play.
Absolutely. Number 10, Isabel Bakken to serve for the Chicks. And that will turn into a Cardinal point. 5-2 now if you're watching at home on the Jim Raysik scoreboard.
I think that break what the Cardinals needed.
I think so. They are playing tough ball, and sometimes you just get off your rhythm and you got to stop and try to get yourself back on track, and that's exactly what they did. A nice attack by Mercedes Brown, number 9, to put that point on the board for the Cardinals.
Yeah, last night the Cardinals got off the rhythm, then come back and win the game in 5 sets.
Serve by number 7, Corinne Sowers. Flat-footed spike from Mercedes Brown.
I don't think that's what she wanted.
And there it is, the strength that she is known for this year.
I think that's the strength that she wanted.
That's right. I think sometimes when she gets one that's not set up so well and she has to sort of lay off the hit a little bit, it makes her want to drive that strength across the net that much more. And they will say there was a touch on that ball, so the point will go to Clinton. 8-2 now, the lead for the Cardinals.
Hey.
Oh, and that timing just a little off for the Chicks. But it looks like they're going to say the Cardinals were in the net, and that will mean that Pleasant Hill takes the serve. Number 22, Molly Johnson, back to serve. And a well-placed ball by Shockley gives the point to Clinton.
I'm sure the Cardinals, Tom Pleasant, they came here to play.
They sure did. Looks like Kinsley Hager, number 6, coming into the front row. She's been fierce on the block here tonight for the Cardinals. And that serve will yield the point for Clinton, as Nissa Brown able to put one in the back row that the Chicks could not keep in play. Nice play by Gillen to make that ball
I could tell the
playable.
Mercedes want that, but Paige had that hit.
A nice save by Mercedes there, and a great effort by Clinton to stay alive. That will go off the hands of the blocker and out of bounds and give the point to Pleasant Hill.
Too bad that ESPN don't follow high school sports.
Right.
Volleyball. That should be a highlight.
They certainly would have a few available to them. Coming in for the Chicks, number 1, Gracie Layton, and number 7, Shannon Ruckman, who takes the serving position. Another kill for Mercedes Brown. Kaylee Neighbor now back to serve for the Cardinals. That will go out of bounds off the fingertips of Hager on the block. 11-5 our score now. Cardinals in the lead. That's set up to Brown, and this one she will dink over.
I don't think that's what she wanted.
Set was a little off the net, not really close enough to make for a good, strong attack.
She make it work.
She definitely knows how to adjust, doesn't she? That point will go to Pleasant Hill. Off the fingertips of the blocker and out of bounds.
The pace still being a leader.
A nice up by Shockley. There's the attack and a successful point from Brown.
As pace still being a leader, calm the team down.
That's right. And we see that combination a lot. It goes Shockley to Gillen to Brown, and usually that goes straight to the scoreboard in Clinton's favor. That one gets away from Shockley a little bit.
Get in the student section.
Student section there to claim the ball for us.
I think they watched the ball hit in the middle.
Served by number 8, Riley Hayes, and that will bring in a point for Pleasant Hill.
They cut into the Cardinals' lead.
Cardinals started out in the lead on the first set also, and then had trouble holding on to it. And Paige was expecting that one to go a little deeper, but it caught the net at the last minute. Ooh, not quite enough there as she tried to save that for the Cardinals. The Chicks now closing in 2 points, separating the two teams.
So far, it's a good matchup between the two teams.
And that one will fall center, and Coach is going to call another timeout and talk to her team again.
She wanted to calm them down.
Yeah, they've kind of let this one slip away a little bit. We'll take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be right back.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back to Clinton High School. It's Thursday night here, and that means volleyball. We are currently in the second set of varsity action here. The Lady Cardinals hosting the Chicks from Pleasant Hill. Chicks with a lead here, 1-0 on the match.
And that timeout the Cardinals needed.
That's right. Hopefully, Cardinals had led this second set and just let the Chicks take the lead. Hopefully that timeout will give them a chance to reset. And look at that. Hager finds the hole. So
Pleasant Hill can leave holes time to time.
They do, and you've just got to be able to find them and take advantage of them. And, you know, this team is in terms of varsity players, relatively young. So
I got almost.
They haven't really learned to see those openings yet.
That ball came close to the bench.
And you got to think these Cardinals are happy about this as they've been able to now make some adjustments and take that lead back, give themselves a little bit of cushion again. Hager to Gilland, who sets up. Yes, number 7, Corinne Sowers, and she was just riding the edge of that line, trying to stay on her side of the net.
I think she noticed that.
She did. She knew it, and she was trying so hard. Great effort there by the girls to stay and play.
Soccer players are here.
Yes, now we have soccer players in the gym, so
probably meant to every sport.
Clearing the other activities around town out. They filter into what's left.
With a varsity game.
Oh, what an effort by Shockley to try to get under that ball. Not going to be enough this time. And still the interesting game we've got going on here. This one's back and forth as well.
Like last night, it was back and forth between the.
Oh, and a dive by number 3, Kaylee Neighbor. She just can't quite get under that one.
Tie the game up.
Mackenzie Layton serving for the Chicks. That serve will fall a little short and put a point on the board for the Cardinals.
It's good to see all the other activities come to the night.
Absolutely. Paige Gillen on the serve for the Cardinals.
Paige is being the leader.
Neighbor sets up Sowers. A free ball from the Chicks. This time, the attack from Nissa Brown. Back to Sowers, and it's still alive. Gilland up again. Neighbor this time to Brown. And the block by Brown will mean a Cardinal point. Great effort there by the Cardinals to keep playing and keep that ball alive.
Paige being that leader for her teammates.
Nice serve from Gillen. Shockley to Gillen. Shockley again from the back row. A nice up, and Gillen with the save.
I think her and Mercedes almost ran into each other.
Yeah, I think they sometimes have difficulty hearing one another on the back row a little bit. They've run into a few communication problems there on the Clinton court. A nice up from Brown. Gillen to Shockley, who's a little low and in the net. That'll tie it up at 16. If you're keeping track of the score on that Jim Raysik scoreboard from home. Isabel Bakken now back to serve for the Chicks. Brown up to Gillen.
Kind of hard to watch the game and keep the scoreboard.
It is, yeah.
Good save by Mercedes.
That was a nice dig. And that will be out of bounds. That point will land with the Cardinals. It's going to be Corinne Sowers, number 7, back to serve for the Cardinals. Timing was a little off, but the Chicks managed to save it. And that attack from Mercedes Brown. They are able to get it up, but not across the net, so that point will go to Clinton.
Kind of hard to watch the game and do possession.
Lots to keep track of.
Yep.
Another great serve from Corinne Sowers. A nice dig from Shockley. Another dig from Mercedes Brown. And not able to get back in position enough to get that hit across. Molly Johnson serving now for the Chicks. And that serve will go out of bounds. Point for the Cardinals.
And it's hard to take the cameras back and forth.
Nissa Brown serving for the Cardinals. It's a little short into the net. And with that, we'll see Shockley come into the back row rotation. Again, her position is libero.
Score go back and forth.
Definitely anyone's game at this point. We've been, within a few points for most of the night here in the varsity sets. Nice dig by Shockley. Mercedes sends one long. Free ball from the Chicks. Mercedes Brown backing off of that one a little bit, leaving it short. And that will be on the floor after that was that was number 6, Kinsley Hager on the dink.
Before this game, they honored Pleasant Hill seniors too before the game.
They did. It was a really great ceremony for the seniors there ahead of the game. Nice serve from Kaylee Neighbor on that one. Nice attack from Mercedes Brown to put that point on the board.
To the third session.
She's just trying to include them in the game. Hit the ball to them once in a while.
I think she was telling them to make some more noise.
That's right. Wake them up. Get them involved. And that will be a lift there as Hager could not quite get under the ball.
A good dive by Paige Gillen.
The Hustle Award absolutely has to go to Paige Gillen. She is constantly on the move, and she's always where she needs to be when she needs to be there.
So far, she's still getting a reward.
Ella Haynes, number 16, serving for the Chicks.
After the game.
And that will be out of bounds, so that point will go to Clinton, give them a 2-point lead.
I think when you talk to coach about it, that Paige needed a reward.
Yeah, that's right.
After the game.
Mercedes Brown now back to serve. That ball sets up Hager, who will dink it over, and that will be a double hit on the Chicks.
I'm sure Coach probably agree with that Paige needed a reward.
Yeah, absolutely. Mercedes Brown, serve number 2 here in this series. A nice serve right on the far line, and there's nothing you can do with that one.
It's game point for the Cardinals.
That's right, and if you're at game point, you definitely want Mercedes Brown on the service line.
Or Paige Gillen.
That's true, too, but Mercedes is a hard hitter. This one goes across court, and the block by Hager is phenomenal. Hager back to attack, finds the opening on the far sideline,
Cardinals
and that will put it away for the Cardinals, 25-20 for game 2. And you're right, Chris, the girls at critical moments were able to take a timeout or get a little break and play and have a conversation with the coach, and it made all the difference for them, as when they come back out on the court, they look like an entirely different team. So great job to them and to the coaching staff to make those adjustments and be sure that the girls can find those openings that they need to put points on the board.
There's good communication, too.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're talking and definitely keeping themselves in this series. With that win on set 2, that will put us tied at 1-1 here in the varsity match. And we will take a quick break and say thanks to some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back.
So after 2 games of varsity volleyball, we are all tied up 1-1. Here with
getting the last instruction by the coaches.
That's right, yeah. The coaches are doing a really great job of keeping their girls focused and on track here tonight. We've had a couple of situations where the girls got out of rhythm.
In the frame, if you're watching.
Yeah. I was distracted by the student section.
I was too.
I think it's so great. There's so many of the students here. They're having a great time. They're supporting their fellow athletes and their fellow classmates.
Probably looking distracted with the game going on.
Yeah. But they're doing a really great job of that, and it's really nice to see that support.
So Cardinals tie the game 1-1.
So we're getting ready to come back to action here.
We'll have another game tomorrow, football.
Yeah, tomorrow night we will be covering Windsor football.
It's a homecoming.
That's been exciting this year. They're having a great season.
They've been blowing everybody out. Last week, they've been blowing everybody out.
Yeah, they've not had a team that they had difficulty pulling out the win yet. So
hope not tomorrow night for them.
Right. A nice play there by number 7 Corinne Sowers to put that ball in the hole.
Especially if they're homecoming. Winter's homecoming.
That's right. It's always exciting, always full of energy when you get to homecoming. Looking forward to Clinton's homecoming next week.
I wonder how James going to do it next week.
I have not talked with him, but I think he has a plan.
He probably does.
I know we are committed to covering Windsor football, but we will also be covering the Clinton homecoming that same night. And so we'll split up into 2 teams and go 2 directions. And I think I'm definitely covering Clinton. So I don't know who's going to Windsor, but I plan to have more fun in Clinton. So
there might be James here.
You never know. We'll see what he comes up with.
It's hard telling with him. It's hard telling what James want to do.
Oh, yeah. You never know. I'd hate to have to predict his behavior.
I'm sure he's listening to us.
Pleasant Hill Chicks out to an early lead here in set 3. And Clinton trying to answer back and reverse that situation.
I'm sure James is listening.
I'm sure he is, yeah. Corinne Sowers back to serve for Clinton. And that will be an in serve, so a nice ace for her.
Tie the game up.
I'm pretty sure that James goes back and watches every game after we get home anyway. So he may be listening from home right now, and he is probably going to be watching it again this evening when I get back.
He probably watched last night's game again.
Absolutely. Clinton able to take the lead with that point there due to the good judgment call of the girls watching that back line.
Did he go back on Friday nights and watch the games too?
He certainly does. Mercedes Brown in for the attack.
Good communication by Paige.
Shockley with a nice save there for her team. Mercedes able to take that one just over the hands of her blockers. And the outcome is a point for Clinton on the board.
You see that a lot last night, coming for the varsity game last night.
Yeah. Corinne Sowers now to serve for the Cardinals. Oh, Shockley not quite able to get underneath that one.
Of course, we have James Hinkle called last night's game.
I heard that. I was not able to be here last night, but I watched from home, and
him and Josh called last night's game.
He and Josh, yeah. Shockley with the back row attack.
First, we give James the night off.
Tied up 5 apiece across the board on that Jim Raysik scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Serve from number 22, Molly Johnson. The attack from Mercedes Brown will put the point on the board for Clinton. And it looks like we're going to see number 6, Kinsley Hager, come in and take her position on the front row for the Cardinals.
I'm sure the Cardinals want to win tonight like they did last night.
Absolutely. Nice serve from Nissa Brown. Gillen sets up Hager this time, who takes the short dink. And that will be a well-placed ball by the attack of Pleasant Hill.
We're still tied up.
Looks like we're going to get a couple of substitutions on the Pleasant Hill side. Number 1, Gracie Layton, and number 7, Shannon Ruckman coming on the court. Ruckman back to serve for the Chicks.
You can tell both coaches calming the players down a little bit.
A nice bump by Shockley. Set goes to Hager. That was Paige Gillen on the up. That ball got all tied up in the net, and I'm not sure exactly who touched it.
I think P.O. They get the point to Clinton.
Kaylee Neighbor, and the serve will come up just a little short for her. We lost one of the cameras, it looks like. Chris will take care of that real quick here for you. We'll switch over to one of the others. Nice serve from number 16, Ella Haynes, I'm sorry about that. Chicks set up for the attack, and that will be good for a point. That will give them the lead here in set 3. That's exactly what they've been fighting for. Clinton going to try to take a breath here, slow it down. Shockley with the up. Gillen will set up Mercedes Brown. The answering attack from the Chicks will put a point on the board.
We got the other camera back working.
Very good. Haynes again on the serve.
It was a full battery when we started.
Nice dig by Corinne Sowers there, and a nice save by the Cardinals. Setup goes to Mercedes Brown, and Clinton says it was off the fingers. Line judge will agree, and so Clinton will get the point.
They have a tough decision on the line judge.
It's tough to see that at some point, too.
If the line judge will agree with the players.
Yeah. Oh, and that one will go out of control.
Last night we have a volleyball almost went into that basketball hoop.
Oh, really? Well, the basketball hoops are all elevated here. That's definitely a difficult shot to make at this point. Serve by Riley Hayes for the Chicks is
trying to get away
good.
from basketball with that volleyball.
Yeah. Maybe the volleyball floats better so it's easy to get it that high. A nice dig for Brown, but that gives the Chicks an opportunity to attack right back at her.
Coach wanted a timeout.
That's right. It's time to let the girls reset again, isn't it?
To calm them down.
That's
and
right.
reset.
So we'll take a timeout too, and we'll be back in just a minute.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Yeah. Welcome back to volleyball Thursday night here in Clinton, Missouri. The Cardinals are hosting the Pleasant Hill Chicks tonight. And right now we're tied up 1-1 on the match.
As Coach McGee wanted to call timeout, calling her kids down.
That's right.
Get them feet under themselves.
They started out with a nice lead here in set 3 and currently are down by 4.
Maybe this timeout worked for the Cardinals. Usually after the timeout, Cardinals play better.
Seems like they take a breath and reset a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Riley Hayes still on the serve for the Chicks. Paige Gillen with a nice tip over the net there.
Good save by Mercedes.
Brown to Gillen to Hager, who puts one on the court. So that point will go to Clinton. And we will see Shockley back to serve. Shockley with a nice up to Gillen, who sets it up right down the middle to number 2, Nissa Brown for the point.
I think that timeout working for the Cardinals.
Absolutely. Shockley with another serve. This one a nice short floater. A nice up from Shockley. Gillen takes it over. Chicks able to make the play. Brown with the dig. And they're going to call that a lift on Nissa Brown.
She's a junior. Mercedes also a junior.
Yeah. So next year we'll have the Brown and Brown team.
And Shockley is a junior too.
That's true. That's true. Mercedes Brown to Gillen, sets up number 2 Nissa Brown. Struggling a little bit here in the last part of this game. The Cardinals are falling a little bit behind, 16-10 our score.
I think they were tired from last night's game.
We just don't quite see the control that we're used to seeing with the Lady Cardinals. You know, like that bump there was just a little long, and we don't often see that from them.
Is Coach McGee want another timeout?
Another timeout for the Cardinals as McGee tries to settle her team and find a way around the hole that they're digging for themselves. So we'll take a timeout as well and be back in 30 seconds.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Thursday night varsity volleyball.
And it looks like the Pleasant Hill ladies are back on the court, ready to go here. And who wouldn't be when you're leading 18-10? Let's keep this going. They don't want to break their momentum. Hopefully, though, the timeout gave the girls from Clinton a chance to put themselves back in rhythm.
It usually take them a while.
Gracie Layton serving for the Chicks. Mercedes Brown to Paige Gillen. Sets up number 2, Nissa Brown. And the timing was a little off, but the ball went over the net and hit the floor, which means that's a point for Clinton.
It gives the person you want back to serve. It's Paige.
And Paige is one of those consistent servers that really performs for her team. So it's nice to have her in that position.
I think they're going to miss her next year, that position.
And that will be out of bounds on the hit from Corinne Sowers. Isabel Balkins coming into rotation for the Chicks and back to serve.
I think Mercedes will step up next year for Paige.
I think so too. Brown with a nice up to Gillen, who sets up Sowers, and that will fall a little short. 21-11 the score now. Cardinals trailing the Chicks.
Cardinals lost the first one, came back, won the second set.
Mercedes Brown with a nice dig. Gillen sets up Shockley, and that will score the point for Clinton.
I think they want to win this set and be over with.
Sowers now back to serve for the Cardinals. A nice low serve. Shockley with the dig. Dink by Nissa Brown. Brown with the block, and it will fall on the Cardinal side of the net. Chicks now have Molly Johnson back to serve.
Tied 1-1 games.
It sneaks over the net. Shockley able to dig it up, but it tangles up in the net on the return.
They're probably tired from last night's game.
You've got to think they're exhausted. They went to 5 sets last night. Mercedes on the attack will put a point on the board for Clinton.
Especially after last night's game, they probably have to do homework too.
Well, that's true. You got to do the homework. You got to get up early and get to school on time.
And the game the next day, not much time to rest.
Nissa Brown back to serve for the Cardinals. Nice adjustment there by the Chicks to get that ball over the net. And that attack will be good for a Cardinal point. Nissa Brown back to serve again. A nice serve from her. Hager attacking at the net to put points on the board for Clinton.
Paige is being that leader, calming her team down.
And a successful block for Hager on that play. Yields the point for Clinton. Nissa Brown at yet another chance to show what she can do from the serving line. Paige Gillen putting that ball back in play.
I thought it was going to the basketball net.
And a nice dive by Mercedes Brown, but it won't get the height on the ball.
I thought her ball would go into the basketball net.
It could have. Substitutions on the Chicks side of the game.
We'll bring higher, it probably would have.
Yeah, it could have been. We'll bring in Gracie Layton and Shannon Ruckman, who takes the serving position for the Chicks. Shockley gets a little too much depth on that return, and it goes over the net. But we'll have a net violation on the Chicks, so Clinton will take the point.
But they still have
so 24-16 is our score right now.
Waiting for take that point away.
Kaylee Neighbor on the serve. And that will put the game in the bag for the Chicks. 17-25, our final score here, as The Chicks take set 3, so our current situation here is 2-1. The Chicks leading over the Cardinals.
Hoping not 5 sets again.
You know, at this point, we're kind of leaning that way, though. We had 1 for the Chicks, 1 for the Cardinals, now 1 for the Chicks again.
I think James jinxed it last night.
It might be. It'll be a chance for the Cardinals to try to take another game here and then send us into 5. Yeah. So we better take a quick break as well, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back to varsity football here at Clinton, Missouri.
Volleyball.
Yeah. I was talking about volleyball and football earlier. Now I've switched sports in my head.
We want to thank the Booster Club while we have a moment.
That's right. We should. We haven't done that this set yet. The Booster Club, they're amazing. They do so many things.
Stuff in the districts.
Yeah. You know, all of the activities and events that are going on, you know, they go out of their way to try to make sure that whatever our organizations need is available to them.
Like new uniforms.
That's right. You know, if the organizations are raising money for something, the Booster Club gives them the opportunity to come help in the concession stands and things like that, and earn money for their organization, for their activity, and you know, they are a very big part of helping our groups when they need, you know, that little bit of extra outside of what they get from the school district already. And so they're just a phenomenal group of people. They all are volunteers and a relatively small group of volunteers. So they run themselves in circles, doing a great job for our kids.
It kind of be hard being a line judge for a varsity game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, unless you've spent a lot of time with the sport, it's hard to not watch the players and always watch the ball. Just a few seconds here. We'll be ready to kick off set 4 of the night. Of course, right now the Chicks leading 2-1 after 3.
It might be in the game last night to come back and win it.
You know, we were talking about how the girls are probably exhausted after playing games 2 nights in a row. Last night's game went to 5 sets. This one has the potential to go to 5 sets. You know, you got to think that they need an early Friday so they can go home and catch up on their sleep.
And then probably with homework.
Clinton girls are all squared away, it looks like.
I don't think they'll know what to do on Friday nights. No football.
Of course not. Paige Gillen back to serve to kick off this game. And that will be point to the Cardinals to start us off on a positive note. And now it'll just be up to the girls to keep their momentum in their favor. And that attack by Pleasant Hill is successful.
They have set 3 on still on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's I was looking to see who on the Pleasant Hill team. I think that was number 6, Abby Whittam, on that attack. Nisha Brown. And that will go out of bounds. Point for the Cardinals.
You can hear the girls call it, communicate right there.
Sowers on the serve for the Cardinals. A nice block by Brown.
Maybe they call 4 hits on Pleasant Hill. That's how the Cardinals want to start.
Again, Sowers with the serve. Sowers with the dig. Gillen sets up Brown, who gets just a little outside the boundary line on that attack. 3-2 our score on the Jim Raysik scoreboard there. The Cardinals in the lead.
Are exhausted too from last night.
Oh, no doubt about it. A nice dig from Shockley. Gillen sets up Mercedes Brown.
They hit a little bit on top of the net.
And the Chicks aren't able to return that one.
It's good to see rotation for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Hager back on that front row as Nisa Brown serving.
Coach give everybody the playing time on a varsity level.
Ooh, and that one just not
in the crowd.
Controllable.
That ball hit in the front row of the crowd.
Absolutely. You know, this is a really well-rounded team here. You know, oftentimes you'll see teams that have one outstanding player, and that player can't be everywhere all the time, and so the team doesn't have a lot of success. This Clinton team that we have here this year, you know, has its share of talented athletes there, but even their bench is so well-rounded that they really have a very well-balanced team, which helps make them successful.
To be 500 this far of the year.
Absolutely. And Hager able to play the net there and put the point on the board for the Cardinals. That'll give them the lead 5-4.
I think the girls want to keep on the winning streak.
Absolutely. And, of course, a nice dig there by Gilland out of the net. Pleasant Hill starting to attack more here late in the game. Looks like number 9, Bree Quilter, coming into the front row for the Chicks. Ella Haynes now back to serve. Shockley attacking from the back row. And the Chicks cannot return it.
Of course,
the Chicks trying to take the win here, which would give them the match, and the Cardinals playing to tie it up. Mercedes Brown with that amazing serve. Hager protecting her net, and the Cardinals will walk away with the point.
of course, we both have met the new AD here.
Yeah.
We both met him the night football game.
James had met him before several times, but I just got to meet Alex, the new AD here at Clinton, and of course Chris at the same time. And just a great guy. I really look forward to working with him this year, and hopefully he's here for a long time and can really help us develop a great program.
Yeah. Seems like so far he liked it so far.
He did say that he and his wife are both from Missouri. They were not here before this job. They had taken a job elsewhere and are coming back. So this is kind of like coming home for them. And
we was talking to them after the football game that night.
Yeah. You know, hopefully he decides that Clinton definitely feels like home and he wants to stay here for a long, long time. Kinsley Hager serving for the Cardinals now.
He seemed like a nice person.
Absolutely. Gillen, in the unusual position of attacker, puts a point on the board for her team there.
You see Alex most of all the games.
Absolutely. He's always here. I see him around. He's got his kids with him tonight.
It could be a soccer game. He could be
absolutely. Yeah, all the time.
Get him out and show the other kids support too.
A nice block there for Nisa Brown to put the point on the board for the Cardinals. 10-6 now.
I think Alex was trying to get out there to show the other kids support.
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely. Trying to make sure that that he's doing everything he can for his Cardinal teams.
Yeah. And the coaches.
The Cardinals having a lot of success here in Game 4. Definitely fighting hard to make sure they stay in this game. Kinsley Hager now on the serve. And that one will fall for the Cardinals. Definitely a shift in momentum here in the gym.
Ben Wilson when he hit the student section cheer.
Yeah. Oh, and a little bit too much on the angle for Hager there as her serve goes out of bounds. That's going to bring up Gracie Layton to serve for the Chicks, and we'll see number 6, Abby Whittam, come into the front row. That ball just a little off the center. Shockley and Mercedes Brown talking about which one of them wants to go for it when it's in that position. Trying to make adjustments. And this time Mercedes will take the fielding. Gillen sets it up for Shockley, and Shockley will put one on the floor. Point on the board for her team.
I'm sure Coach McGee will go back and look at the film too. I'll film.
I'm sure that there's a lot of things there the coaches can go back and review later, and they'll be able to point out to their team after the fact.
I'm sure she'll go back and watch all film.
Nice serve from Gillen, but that attack by the Chicks will put 1 point on the board for them. 13-9 is the score now.
So you can see what she need to work on in practice. We should go back and watch the film.
Yeah. Isabel Bakken back to serve for the Chicks now. Brown gets a nice set up to Gillen, who sets up Nisa Brown. And the Chicks can't return it, so that'll be a point for the Cardinals.
So you could probably go back after the games and go back and watch the film.
Yeah. Nice low serve from Sowers. A good save by Brown. And a quick recovery to attack. That'll put a point on the board for Clinton.
Sure, Coach will give the kids the day off tomorrow.
Maybe.
They're playing 2 games back to back.
A nice block there for Nisa Brown. Attack from Mercedes Brown will be a point for Clinton. And we hear the student section cheering.
They ended this game. I think they're awake.
A nice placement there from the Chicks. Number 6, Abby Whittam, saw that hole in the front corner and took advantage.
The only thing we're missing is the band.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of quiet with the band gone. Molly Johnson back to serve for the Chicks now. Shockley with a nice dig for Gillen, who sets up Brown for another Clinton point. Clinton extending their lead now to 7, and we will see Hager coming back in on the rotation for the front row.
Coach McGee gave everybody a breather.
Nisa Brown on the serve. A nice up by Sowers. Nisa
Almost
Brown.
hit the roof.
Hager on the over. Oh, and that one got tangled up in the net, and the Cardinals just couldn't dig it up off the ground.
I don't think they have a volleyball hit the roof yet.
Maybe not yet.
Almost did.
Shannon Ruckman now in to serve for the Chicks. Gracie Layton on the front row. Cardinals set up Mercedes Brown, and that will be point for Clinton.
Look like the Cardinals want to tie this game.
They are fighting for it big time. The Cardinals know it's it's step up or go home, and I don't think they're ready to go home
They
yet.
fought for it last night, too. We seen it last night. They fought for it.
Kaylee Neighbor on that serve for Clinton.
I think Mercedes will keep playing.
They set up Mercedes. That one will go just a little long and out of bounds, so the Chicks will take the point.
I think Mercedes will be here all night play.
I'm not surprised if we would find her actually sleeping on the court once in a while. Ella Haynes back to serve, and it will hit a little low in the net.
She might get hit by the ball if she sleeps on the court.
I don't know. Something tells me she's probably the last one standing a lot of the time. Serve from Mercedes Brown. And that attack by number 1 Gracie Layton for the Chicks will put a point on the board for them.
She probably is the last one standing.
Riley Hayes now back to serve for the Chicks. Mercedes Brown puts the ball in play, and routes for Page got cut off there as Hager was trying to get in position too.
Miscommunication right there.
Another Riley Hayes serve, this one taken by Kaylee Neighbor. Block by Hager is successful. And now Hager will attack and put the point on the board for CHS.
You can hear the suggestion.
They are very excited about the play here today.
And when they score, you can hear them.
Absolutely. 20-14 now, CHS in the lead. Time for some rotation. And we're going to get Hager back to serve as Shockley finds the bench.
I mean, they got confused which one to go on the bench.
Yeah, had to move around a bit. Hager's serve is short, fielded by the Chicks. Neighbor up. And again, Gillen's route gets cut off by one of her fellow players. So the Chicks definitely benefiting a little bit from the rotation on the Cardinals side of the ball here. Mercedes Brown to Paige Gillen. Sets up number 2, Nisa Brown. And the block from the Chicks will yield a point. Shockley attacking from the back row, not quite high enough, and catches the net. 17-20 our score now as the Chicks are trying to close the distance.
Good dive by Mercedes.
Over in 2 from the Chicks. Setup goes to Nisa Brown. And that ball too long. The Chicks want a call off the fingertips, but they do not get it.
They're looking for the side judge.
An interesting situation there as the side judge was indicating without the official's request. They're going to call both of the captains over, have a little discussion about it. And looks like it will be Pleasant Hill ball.
They must have look like they might have a reserve. There's no points on the board.
That's true. They didn't put a point on the board, so it looks like we're going to replay the point.
Officials are talking.
And I see Pleasant Hill coach asking his players what's the deal.
I see Coach McGee asked her players what was it too. We seen this a little bit last night in the varsity game.
It's an interesting situation because there are processes that even the officials go through in situations like this. And there she finally did signal. We're calling it a jump ball. So we'll replay the point, and the serve will go in the net, and the Clinton student section will cheer loudly.
They thought the point was for Clinton too.
Paige Gillen on the serve for Clinton. And an ace for her. Clinton girls are definitely pumped up here, trying to keep that momentum rolling.
I think it might be another long night.
It definitely looks like it. That serve sneaks over the net. Shockley to Gillen. Sets up Nisa Brown.
Good save by Mercedes Brown.
Nice movement there by the Clinton girls. And a little timing problem for Pleasant Hill will give Clinton the point. 23-17 our score now on that Jim Raysik scoreboard down at the bottom of your screen.
The person wanted Paige on the serve.
That's right. Paige and Mercedes are formidable from the service line. Setup goes to number 7, Corin Sowers, and the return is out of bounds.
This will be game point for Clinton.
That will be game point for Clinton. 24-17. Paige looking for a chance here to tie it up for her team.
I think
nice serve for Paige Gillen. Will set up. Shockley on the save.
Good hustle by Terrence Paige.
Clinton girls really hustling here, trying to stay alive. And oh, darn, Shockley just misses her mark a bit. 18-24, we see
Paige and Shockley hustle. About to get that ball back in.
Yeah. Substitution on the Chicks side of the net for number 10, Isabel Bach, and back to serve. Mercedes Brown up to Gillen.
It is 1 point to win. To tie the game up.
Mercedes Brown. Paige Gillen takes it over in 2 this time. Nice dig and recovery there by Sowers. Brown puts it over the net. And Paige says, I'm off balance and can't get under this one. What a play there. Both of these teams fighting to take this one home. The Cardinals looking to tie this up. Of course, the Chicks looking to call it a win. Oh, and another one comes down on the Clinton side of the court. 20-24 the score now.
I think everybody on the edge of the seats.
Oh, and that serve will catch the net but sneak over. Paige really talking to her team now, saying, come on, girls, we got this. Let's go.
Coach McGee is too.
Mercedes Brown. Shockley now trying to keep her team alive. Brown with the up.
Clinton will tie the game up.
An interesting turn of events there.
Another long night.
That's crazy. 25-21 there, that last play. I really thought that ball was coming down on our side of the net on the far side.
This is a game that the Cardinals had last night and it won it.
It's definitely a repeat, isn't it?
Yeah.
All over again. We were 21-25, 25-20, 17-25, 25-21.
It's a repeat from last night.
It's just flip-flopping back and forth.
I think this is a repeat from last night game.
And, I mean, Nevada, Pleasant Hill. Who is it next week? When are we doing this again? I love volleyball. I so enjoy this, and the girls are definitely playing hard tonight. And
you can talk the situation into this game, too.
That's right, yeah. So all tied up, 2-2. We're going to go into sudden death here. We'll play first team to 15. And I guess we should take a quick break before we get started, and then we'll be back.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
We play center next Tuesday.
Welcome
and
back.
Butler Thursday at home. Both.
All right.
Well,
we have the greatest audience ever here. So we've got next week Center and then Butler, Tuesday and Thursday at home.
We have people here at the gym listening to us.
That's right. So that is Chet Jones. His wife Pam is one of the assistant coaches this year, and his daughter's on the team as well.
Everybody's watching the live stream.
They are. They've got the live stream playing here in the gym, and as long as they don't get too critical. And remember, we're all amateur volunteers up here too. So exciting volleyball.
Back to James.
That's right. Exciting volleyball here tonight. The Cardinals hosting the Pleasant Hill Chicks
big
here.
Big as a repeat from last night.
and that's it. 5 games last night on the varsity
5 games tonight
court.
on varsity court.
There's nothing like stretching it out for your audience. You got to give the girls credit for making it exciting and taking it down to the last minute for us.
The Pleasant Hill probably thought they had that game.
And after the first set tonight, I'm sure that the Pleasant Hill girls were feeling pretty good about it because that first game, it was a close score by the end of the game, but they really came out strong and they started well, and they had a pretty
2 games at home.
Yeah, 2 games at home. They had a pretty sizable lead on the Cardinals starting off early in this matchup, but our Cardinals don't quit, and they have been battling back and playing their game.
It doesn't matter what sport it is. Clinton and Pleasant Hill.
That's right. And that's what we've got. We've got, tied up 2-2, pretty well matched, pretty evenly spread here. This is going to be an exciting game to see who finishes this up. Number 4, Mackenzie Layton on the serve to kick us off, and that point will go to Pleasant Hill.
It's a repeat from last night's game.
It is. Let's hope that we repeat the win on the Cardinal side of the scoreboard. Brown with the dig. Gillen putting that one over, but it will be out of bounds.
They're still fighting on the court.
And that serve will go out of bounds. Point to CHS, and that'll bring up Paige Gillen on the service line.
I think the Cardinals on Pleasant Hill, they're ready to play.
They are ready to play, ready to win. A nice serve from Paige. Nice attack that will go out of bounds, and that will be point Cardinals. Tie it up 2 apiece.
I have 5 games tonight. They're going to be tired tomorrow.
That's right. We're all going to be tired tomorrow. That's okay. Was well worth it. Soft
They might be
return
late
by
to
the
school
Chicks.
tomorrow.
Oh, a nice block on the Pleasant Hill board. Number 6, Abby Whittam in on that.
Might be late to school tomorrow.
They better not be late for school. That's the parent in me.
Yeah, they 2 games, 5 innings.
That's right. Isabel Bakken on the serve for the Chicks.
It's a double hit, I think.
Going to call that a double hit on the Cardinals.
They probably still got homework to do.
Mercedes Brown to Paige Gillen. Sets up number 2, Nisa Brown for the spike, and that looks good for a Cardinal point.
I'm sure some of the kids got to go home to do homework.
Absolutely. Corinne Sowers back to serve for the Cardinals. Mercedes Brown getting that up in
Good
play.
communication.
Mercedes Brown not able to keep that one in play. So that point will go to the Chicks.
Good communication. That's it for the Cardinals.
Molly Johnson back to serve. A nice dig by Shockley.
So far, it's not in the Cardinals' favor.
Looks like coach is going to take a timeout for CHS.
They're trying to calm her kids down.
Yep. Make some adjustments here. And with a score of 6-3 in favor of the Chicks, we will take a timeout.
Perfect. The color, the flowers. Gracias, the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
They know room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to volleyball. Varsity teams from Clinton and Pleasant Hill facing off here tonight.
Two good matchup teams.
I wish you guys could see our student section. These kids are great. They are keeping me entertained watching them cheer for their friends.
On the film a little bit.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so glad to see them pumped up and supporting their classmates and their teammates this way.
And all the other sports here too.
That's right.
Athletes.
Molly Johnson still serving for the Chicks. Mercedes Brown on the attack will put a point on the board for CHS, try to close the gap a little bit. 4-7 is our score here right now. Cardinals.
They know the game on the line.
That's right. Cardinals are trailing, and we are all tied up in the match. So this is for all the marbles, so to speak.
That's how James put it last night.
Is it? I'll have to tell him to stop stealing my phrases. I have to come up with my own. Mercedes Brown on the attack again, and she finds the open space in the back row.
I think you need to tell him you need to take credit.
As long as he gives me credit for those things, he can use them all he wants. Nisa Brown back to serve for the Cardinals. And that attack will be in. So that successful for the
I can tell by Paige's
Chicks.
face.
She definitely doesn't hide her emotions. Gracie Layton and Abby Whittam coming onto the floor for the Chicks. Shannon Ruckman coming onto the floor for the Chicks. Headed out of bounds, but I think it was too late for Paige Gillen to pull out of the swing she had going on there.
She don't hide her emotions.
Shockley with a good bump, sets up Mercedes Brown, and that will put the point on the board for Clinton. 6-9 our score now.
They need more points if they want to win this game.
And, of course, this game, a short game to 15. Serve from Kaylee Neighbor. And that point will go to the Cardinals.
At least they get the weekend off.
Serve number 2 from Kaylee Neighbor. High and deep. Brown with the dig. Gillen sets it back to her. And the attack is good for a Cardinal point.
At least the Cardinals get tomorrow and the weekend break, rest.
Absolutely. Girls fighting back on this one, trying to take back that lead. 8-9 right now. Sowers up to Gilland, who sets up Mercedes Brown. Softer attack this time. Another up by Shockley. Gillen to Brown. This time it's blocked, and Sowers there to pick up the pieces. Hager not quite able to get to that one after the touch on the block. Looks like we're going to see number 9, Bree Quilter, coming into the game for the Chicks.
Hand their heads down a little bit.
8-10 the score. Shockley up to Gillen, who sets up Brown. And a point for Clinton on the attack.
Down by 1. Cardinals down by 1 on the generation scoreboard.
And Mercedes Brown in the serving position.
That's where you
nice,
you want it.
Tough serve there. Oh, struggling, but the Cardinals managed to keep it in play. And that will be out of bounds. Point Cardinals to tie up this game. 10-10 on the scoreboard. Sponsored by Jim Raysik.
You want the same person, they want that person, Mercedes, back to the serve.
That's right. With this kind of a game, that's where you want and who you want.
Her or Paige Gillen.
A nice up by Mercedes Brown. Gillen takes it over in 2. Save by Sowers. Gillen back to Shockley, who takes it over. Up by Mercedes Brown. Gillen to Hager. Oh, the timing's a little off, and she misses her mark. Riley Hayes now serving for the Chicks. Neighbor to Gillen, and it tangles up in the net a little, and they can't dig it out. 12-10 our score now. The Chicks trying to put this one away and take home the win. Cardinals fighting back, trying to say, we can't let that happen. At that point, they will take that one as the serve goes in the net.
It could have happened. They want to win this game.
Shockley back to serve. A nice dig by Neighbor. Nice dig by Sowers. Shockley from the back row. Mercedes Brown, Paige Gillen, Sowers. Shockley to Gillen, this time to Mercedes Brown. A nice long volley here. Both teams playing hard. Nobody wants to give this one up. And the Cardinals got caught cheating a little to the far right, and that ball well placed in the left sideline. 11-13 our score. Cardinals still trailing by 2. And that serve will land in the net, closing the gap to 1.
Give the Cardinals a break right there.
Looks like we're going to see a substitution. Number 4, Mackenzie Layton, coming into the floor for the Chicks.
You want Paige Gillen out there serving.
That's right. And there it is, a nice deep serve from her. Chicks handle it well. Nice over. That sets up Sowers. Nice dig by Brown, and the ball falls in the middle of the court. That will bring up game point for the Chicks. Looks like we're going to see substitution bringing in Isabel Bakken to the service position for the Chicks.
Coach McGee wanted a timeout.
And I think that's probably a good call. Calm her girls down a bit. While they do that, we'll take a timeout too, and we'll be right back.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back to varsity volleyball. Game point here for the Chicks. On the serve, Isabel Bakken. Mercedes Brown with a nice up to Paige Gillen, who sets up Sowers. And that will bring the point down on the nice block there from number 2, Nisa Brown, to give the Cardinals the point. Corinne Sowers back to serve.
In this game.
And that will give the point to the Pleasant Hill ladies on that quick return. And that gives them the game 13-15, our final score. What a battle. The Cardinals fighting hard to try and bring that win home tonight. And, you know, those girls have got to be exhausted after a full 5-set game last night, back and forth with Nevada that resulted in a win. Here tonight, boy, they can be proud that they played a good, hard-fought game here against Pleasant Hill. And, you know, these Pleasant Hill ladies, they are talented as well.
Especially
and that's right. They play a hard game, and they are a formidable competitor. We're happy to be a part of the conference with them and look forward to lots of these exciting games in the future. And so congratulations to the Pleasant Hill Lady Chicks for their win tonight. And also, you know, kudos out to our Cardinals who played a hard-fought game and who are definitely putting in the effort here this year. We look forward to seeing them next week. Of course, next week being homecoming week, so make sure you come out and enjoy the festivities all week long. And looks like we have home games for the volleyball team on Tuesday night against Center and on Thursday night against Butler. Definitely don't forget about Friday night soccer over on the football field. Will be our
football no more.
That's right. Will be our homecoming out on the field with the soccer team. Looking forward to that. And
somebody there.
And if you haven't had a chance yet, keep in mind the Booster Club is selling mums just like they always do. Get a hold of them. Get your order in beforehand. That's a really big tradition and a big part of homecoming. And
one of us will be there.
That's right. One of us is going to be there. You know, my favorite part is the homecoming parade on Friday afternoon. That's at 1:30. That will go down and around the square. So definitely make sure if you've got the time, you come out and watch the parade.
I'm sure they'll go by the other buildings.
That's right. Go out, represent the kids, and have a good time with homecoming festivities. And, you know, we really want the whole community out and about showing their pride in our CHS Cardinals. So with that, we will wrap it up here. This is Stacy Hinkle with Sounds Like Videos along with Chris Ramirez, and we're happy you joined us tonight. We hope to see you next time.
1, 2, 3.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. Save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Color of the flowers. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA Moberly Agency, American Family Insurance.